Hi guys, it's Guidance with Compassion here with another reading. So today we're doing something different. I thought I'd try it out, and I'm going to do your 2025 prediction video for you, Gemini. So I've pulled a card for every month of the year. That's 12 months, and then in the middle here, the 13th card is the theme of your year, and also an oracle card to go with the theme. Okay. So let's get straight into it. Let's reveal all. Let's see what's happening for you 2025. So January, we have the Ace of Wands, inspiration, new year, new you. You're inspired, you're passionate, you're fired up. Yeah, and these are love predictions, by the way. So you could have someone coming in who's inspired by you, who's, maybe they've been watching you last year and now they've got the courage and they're like coming in, or just someone complete out of the blue, been single for a while and they're like, yeah, I like that. Transformation, death. Yes, so if you have been single for a while, your single days are no longer, yeah? And I'm hearing in my head the end of dog days. So I don't know if you've kissed a lot of frogs, you've had a lot of bad experiences, a lot of near misses, these people were good people, but they just weren't quite right, they weren't the one. So there's an ending to this. Seven of Pentacles, yeah? You've been putting the work in, Gemini. You've waited a long time. You've been patient. It has been frustrating. So just to recap, January, February, March. You're frustrated by this. But I'm hearing keep going, yeah? It's always darkest before the dawn. Keep going, yeah? You may have some doubts thinking, oh, am I doing the right thing, because you're not seeing any physical validation, but keep going, yeah? Because you're on the right path. Anything that's worth having takes a long time. As I always say, if it comes in easily, quickly, it leaves just as fast. Anything that's slow, steady, is going to last the test of time. Yeah. April, we got Hermit. And we are in a Hermit year, the 9-year. So I feel like in March you get frustrated, you're a bit... It could be as well with this Ace of Wands, aces are passion. Aces are potential. So if something passionate comes in, and then February, which is Valentine's month, innit? There's an end to that, perhaps an end to a relationship, and then you're just like, ugh, why do I keep picking these people, for the feminines? Why do I keep picking these guys for the masculines? Why do I keep picking these ladies? And you're like, ugh, I've been patient, I've been doing the work, I've been waiting for, and every time it seems like they turn into some other character. And you've decided, you know what, in April I'm going to go within, I'm going to look within. There's obviously something I'm missing, some more healing that I need to do, because I don't understand why it's different day, same story. But maybe it's not that it's the same story, Gemini. It's just that you're more in tuned, because I feel like you have been doing the work. I feel like you're more in tuned and you just see people. You see the shit. You're very quick to catch it now. So it's like it doesn't go any further. You're not wasting your time. And that could be frustrating. But it's better for you in the long run to see the red flags, to see the true colours straight away rather than years down the line. Yes, and then in May, you are in your boss bitch era, yeah? Empress energy, emperor for the fellas, yeah? You're like, I'm not going after people, I'm not chasing them, If someone likes me, if someone wants to, take me out, entertain me, okay, they have to come to me. I'm an empress, I'm an emperor, like, I'm just going to live my best life. I'm going to do what I want to do. I feel like this is speaking to your feminine energy. You're just like, okay, I've obviously been working too hard. I've obviously been putting in more effort than the other party. I'm getting in my head, I think probably this is more geared to the feminines, but with like dating apps, and my experience of this as well, someone will send you a message, hi, or hi, how you doing? And you're like, hi, and it seems like you're making all the conversation and they're really just not doing anything. They ain't got no chat, no interpersonal skills, you know what I mean? And then in the end, well, at least with me, I get frustrated and be like, well, you knocked on my door, you showed interest to me, but yet you can't sustain it. You can't sustain my interest. Like, are you interested or not? Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of vibe I'm getting through Gemini so far this year. Like, you're like, what is the point? Why are you coming and bothering me when you know that either you're not in a state to be dating, you need healing work, or you're not that interested? You haven't got the capability to sustain a relationship. You just want, maybe it's an ego boost, and I feel like you're just like wiser than I. You're just like, listen, I'm on my throne here, Empress energy, and I'm just like, I'm doing what I want to do. If you want to come, cool, but there are certain requirements, there are certain conditions. We're not doing unconditional love anymore. I have boundaries, and there are things that I want from my partner. If you can't fulfill that, then walk away. I'm hearing Kelly Clarkson, walk away. It's like, why are you still standing here? You're taking up space. Someone else who's more equipped, who's more fitting, who fits the job description. You are wasting my time. You're proper like, your worth, Gemini, in May. They're like, I'm on it. I'm like, I don't care. I don't give a damn, I'm getting that quote from, what is it called? Gone with the Wind, with Clark Gable, and he says, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. And that's how you feel. You're like, I don't care. You may like me, but do I like you? Are you fulfilling my needs? Are we even compatible? No. So jog on. It's like, but there's no buts. There's no buts here. Let's move on to June. Magician, you are manifesting, Gemini. You are manifesting the partner that you want. You are the partner you want. I feel like this is piggybacking off May with the Emperor energy. You're just like, this I'm embodying who I want. Yeah, I've got to be a representation of what I want, what I desire. And if I want someone of this kind of level, this kind of ambition, this kind of intelligence, then I've got to be that, so that whoever comes along mirrors that, because obviously people are mirrors for us. So I've got to put in this work. Yeah? Good stuff. And in July, it's 6 of Wands, victorious, because who's Mr. Mrs. Popular, Gemini? You're like flying high. Everybody wants to know you. Everybody wants a piece of you, and getting celebrity vibes, fame vibes, yeah? Like, everyone's thinking you're turning heads, is what I'm seeing. You're turning heads. And in the best time, in the summertime, in July, you're turning heads. You're just like, it's like people are seeing you for the first time. You may have like a glow up, like from the Empress, that you've had a glow up and you're just like, listen, this is who I am. I'm not sugarcoating shit. I'm not shrinking shit. I'm doing what I'm being me. I'm being authentic to me. If it makes you feel a type of way, well, that's your problem. It's got nothing to do with me. I think before you were more people-pleasing energy to people. You were more amenable to people. But now you're like, fuck it. And people see it and they're just like, whoa. They're whoa. And even if they don't come on and tell you, their stares tell it all. People watching you from afar, they're like, my God. I wish I had that kind of confidence, that kind of energy. And this attracts partners to you. But you're still discerning. You're still keyed into your intuition. If you can see they haven't got the capabilities to give you what you want, you're not even entertaining it. You're not even acknowledging it. You're just like, click, delete, read, delete, block. You know what I'm saying? You're just like, blocker, blocker. Like, you're having fun in the summertime, but you're not getting caught up like that with people that, frankly, are not on the same vibe as you. August. Yes, you've let the shit go. 10 of Wands. You're not carrying anyone's baggage. You're not letting anyone piggyback off your coattails. You're not letting anyone stand in your spotlight, share the spotlight. You're like, this is my time, yeah? I feel like maybe before you've attracted people where you are high vibe Gemini and you've done the work and, you know, you're pretty successful, I feel. And this has attracted takers and people who are opportunistic, you know, they see the energy that you hold, they feel it, and they see the reaction to it. They see how you attract good luck. You know, people want to talk to you. People just love being in your company, and they think, oh, I want a piece of that. Instead of doing the work, they just think, I'll just attach myself to Gemini and get it that way, steal it from them. And it's like, no longer are you allowing bums, brokies, any of that. I'm saying that with love. I'm not being judgmental, but you're not letting these low vibe people come in and drain your energy to replenish themselves. No, you dropping that shit with the 10 of Wands. You're dropping that. Yeah? Good for you. So it was August. September. We got the full energy, taking leaps of faith. I feel like this has been what you've been doing, but it could be now you're taking it to another level. You're just like, I feel like you're going with the flow of life, you know? The Fool here, he doesn't know where he's going. He doesn't know the path ahead, but he's cool with that. You're no longer trying to control things. I feel like as an air sign, you know, I am a fellow air sign, so I can say this, like, we always want to have our ducks in a row. We always want to know what's happening, what's next, what's the next stage, so you're prepared. We always want to be in a state of prepared. We don't want to be caught off guard, per se. But I feel like here, Gemini, you're just like, I'm going where the wind takes me. You know, if I get the sense of this is the direction I need to go, I'm going that way. I'm more impulsive, I wouldn't say impulsive, spontaneous, you know. You could have been like, I have a routine, you're very disciplined. And in some regards, that's fine, you know, with healing, you know, if you want to get certain goals, ambition. But I feel like this is more in tune with your feelings and just love in general and loving yourself. And you're just like, I'm just going with it. If I feel the vibe, you know, if I feel called, I'm going to go in that direction. If I sense something is off, I'm staying away. You're becoming more intuitive, more in touch with spirit and having faith, you know. You're more tuned into your body. If you got your gut reactions, yeah, you're more keyed in, because I feel like this is heightened because you know your worth now. You have keyed in and decided, you know what, I'm doing what's best for me. Fuck everybody else. It's all about me this year, 2025. Exactly, High Priestess. Yeah, you're becoming more, I feel like more psychic, more all-knowing, yeah? You could decide just from looking at someone and thinking, no, I don't want to talk to them. The vibe they're giving me is dark. You know, you just sense talking to people, a couple of words, a couple of sentences, and you already got the gist of what they're all about. And you're just like, no. Or you sense, and it's like, okay, this looks like someone who's good vibration, you know, no ill will. But you've learned that from taking your time and being more in touch with yourself, you know, in this hermit mode, Empress energy. You've been more discerning. You're not letting everyone in your space. There's a sense of exclusivity around you now, Gemini. Not anyone can come forward and talk to you. Can not everyone come and chat to you? Yeah? And that's good. And if they do, they better come correct. Because I'm sure now you've got the reputation, you can sniff it a mile away. You can just like, mm. And they may get triggered by that. They may think, does Gemini know my intentions? How did they know? They don't even know me. What can they see? It's a little bit freaky. We got the Tower here. So this was September, October, November. We got the Tower. Breaking down of foundations, yeah? Things crumbling. Things being torn down. So I don't know what is being torn down, Gemini, but I feel like with the High Priestess beforehand, you either know or you know that it's for your highest good. You're not, I don't feel a sense of panic from this. I don't feel a sense of, oh my God. Like obviously there's going to be some sorrow there depending on what the foundation is that's broken down, but you know to let it fall. With the Fool here in September, you've been understanding that the only thing you can control is yourself. Everything else you cannot control, and there's no point even trying to, because you'll be depleting your own energy, draining yourself from something that you cannot control. You couldn't even possibly control. So it's just ludicrous. It's just a waste to just give that energy an airspace. But then in December, you are giving it airspace, Gemini. I feel like, because throughout the year, you've been building in confidence. And I think perhaps this new confidence, this new you, and when I say new you, I feel like it's more the true you rather than new. It's your authentic self. It's your powerful self. You're stepping in your power. This has created a tower where it clears a lot of people out. You know, with the Tower here, where people fall in from people that probably used to hang with before. They can no longer hang now, because now you're in this alignment where you know your worth and you're just not settling for shit. You're not going to certain spaces that are low vibe. You're not going to these spaces and hanging out with certain people if the crowd ain't the crowd that you want to be amongst. You know, you're just like, I'm not going. People may look at you now like you're more bougie. You know, you're like, oh, she thinks she's too good. He thinks he's too good. Who do they think they are? You know exactly who you are, Gemini, and that's the problem for these people. They don't. You've decided this is the type of life, the type of person I want to be, that I want to attract. You know, I'm no longer doing, I want this, and doing the opposite and wondering why it's not happening. Seven of Pentacles. You're doing exactly what you need to do to attain what you want to do, to what you want in your life, who you want in your life. But I feel like in December, there's a little bit of there's doubt. You know, Nine of Swords is overthinking things, thinking, oh, did I make the right decision? Am I doing the right thing? But Gemini, I think you are. You know, often when we take a risk, when we make a change in our life and we're not used to it, we do get a bit of the jitters. We get a bit, like if everyone's not doing what we're doing, especially, we get a bit, well, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this. No, you are the trend. You are the fire starter. You're the trailblazer, which means people follow your lead. You know, if we're all, you know, some people need encouragement, inspiration, Ace of Wands there in the beginning, to take risks. But there are people at the forefront, like yourself, where you stand alone and you do it in spite of other people's judgment, in spite of other people's stares. You do the damn thing. And soon they come around. You know, they might give you acknowledgement, they might not. And they realize that your way of doing things was actually pretty epic. So let's look at the theme, justice. And flexible. Okay. So the theme of your year in 2025, Gemini, is justice. Balance. Just know that everything is always working out for your highest good. And I feel like here in December, there's a little bit of doubt about that. You know, perhaps you're not seeing things. You feel a bit alone. With the Tower, this dramatic ending, you could have felt like, even though we have the High Priestess here in October, maybe you've always thought, even there's this deep knowing, you develop this deep knowing, you're more in tune. You never thought that certain things would transpire. You never thought certain people would leave your life. You never thought certain outcomes. But it's all working out for your highest good. If things are clearing, if things are leaving, it's because they can't go with you to the next stage. Often Spirit needs to remove certain things for your life because you say you want this, but these things are blocking. Yeah? So they have to go. Clean sweep. They have to go. But with the justice as your theme for the year, I feel like you are getting what you deserve, Gemini. You are getting it. You may not see it in certain elements. You may feel, well, I've been doing the work and I'm on the healing journey. I'm journaling, I'm meditating, I'm going to therapy, I'm doing all these things. But I think, Gemini, you just have to see the end goal. Things take time. Things take time to build. And with the flexible next to justice as your theme, that's confirmation of that. But with flexible next door, I think you're a little bit rigid, air sign quality again, wanting to control the situation. Why is it not coming in now? I want it now. Well, it doesn't work like that. I feel like it's divine timing. Things are needing to be played out. Yeah? Spirit wants the best outcome, the best person. You don't want to rush that. So if you're waiting on your counterpart and you're thinking, why aren't they here yet? Perhaps they have their own journey. Perhaps they're not ready yet. You've both got to come into alignment. Yeah? But yes, this is your 2025 prediction love reading, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. You can come back anytime and check out the reading, see if it's aligning up with what you're going through this year. And yeah, don't forget to give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, and I will catch you next time. Also, don't forget to smash the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload new readings.